Oh, it is very hot right now in the desert, even though it's supposed to be very cold because it's winter. So I'm going to take a nice swig from my coldest water bottle. Very nice water bottle. It's delicious. It actually does keep things cold for a very long amount of time, and I've got great respect for that. It's a good company. You should buy some. Promo code in the description. Anyway, earlier today, well, where should I start this? It starts with a bit of a story, this segment. Yesterday, I was streaming, and I was, playing Rust. Hey, Milo Stewart. I was playing Rust, and I needed a video to listen to. And there was one video that people have been wanting me to watch for a while, and I've been wanting to watch. I just haven't had time for it because it's over an hour long, by Cops Hate Mo. Cops Hate Mo being a pretty good friend of mine.
Hi, my name is...
They're really cool. And they have a criminally low amount of subscribers. Go change that right now. Go subscribe, motherfuckers. Cops Hate Mo did a really good video on Kalvin Garrah and Kalvin Garrah's history. Now, I'd always known that Kalvin did a lot to hurt people, particularly trans people, specifically non-binary people, I should say. And I have always disagreed with it. I've called out Kalvin for as long as I've been doing political YouTube videos, and, that's as far as I thought of it. But I watched this video, and goddamn, did Mo go into some deep fucking detail on Kalvin's past. Oh boy, Kalvin's done some shit that I did not know about. I didn't know that Kalvin had pushed somebody, a non-binary person, I believe, to attempt suicide, and then gloated about it, or teased and mocked that person after learning that they'd done that. Wow. And that was just one of the things that Kalvin's done that's pretty terrible. And for a while I was like, okay, I'm down to talk to Kalvin. Maybe he can change. Maybe he can improve on these behaviors that he engages in that seems to be hurting people. And I do plan to do that, if he's still up for it, to talk with Kalvin on stream. It would probably be more of a debate than a talk because Kalvin is a pretty contentious person. But, that is a lot to answer for in Kalvin's history. A lot to answer for. And I thought that, I'll hold off on this one for a moment. So I watched that yesterday on stream. And then today, I was scrolling through Twitter, and I saw a tweet from Cops Hate Mo. Oh my fucking god, Kalvin unprivated this video. Fuck him, fuck him. I'm so fucking mad. I'm so mad. I believe this video that Kalvin unprivated was one of the ones that Kalvin privated after his talk with me and Riley. And this was one of his more egregiously transphobic and NB-phobic videos, and just outright cruel videos. I'm not going to say that this video was a little bit yikes. This video was pretty cruel. I remember watching it. I think I watched it on stream back in 2019. It was a pretty cruel video, Kalvin. If you're watching this, which you might, this was a very cruel video. Just outright bullying. And then he went and unprivated it. Probably just today or yesterday, right after Mo's video went out. So it comes off as being oh, if you're going to call me out for doing all this bad stuff in the past, I'm just going to say fuck it and release this. That's what I thought. And then I was checking Instagram, and Kalvin follows me on Instagram, and I follow him. This is how me and Kalvin communicate and sort of plan whatever discussion we may have on stream. I see this post. Catches my eye because it's Kalvin saying goodbye here in the picture, you see? Kind of caught my eye. So I read the post. And this is the third thing that occurred today that made me decide I was going to make this segment. In the last 3 days, I have had a breakdown, deleted my accounts, applied for real jobs, applied for law internships, got a real job, reinstalled Instagram to say, well, let's go. I'm taking a breather. I'll be back eventually, but social media has become less and less fun for me. I'll never be someone who jumps ship and lies about my opinions/views even if they are unpopular or hated. Unlike some of my peers, I'm not a snitch, though. Unfortunately, I don't know who he's referring to there. Unfortunately, though, the crowd of folks who don't like me will always twist my words and make me out to be a person I'm not. So this post is for two groups of people. We need to start with this part, because this post actually does make me kind of mad. Let's start by going through... Now, if I wanted to be really pedantic, I could say this. How many mental breakdowns do you think Kalvin Garrah has put innocent, non-binary people through by sicking his entire fan base and having them dogpile them? I'm not taking away the weight of whatever Kalvin Garrah is going through, but you would think this would be a learning moment where he would be like, huh, I've put a lot of people through this same misery. Maybe I ought to reconsider my actions and the direction that I'm going through in life. You'd think. Deleted my accounts. Also something that many people Kalvin Garrah has featured on his channel have done, because they've received so much harassment and even real-life harassment that they just deleted themselves off the internet to try to avoid it. Applied for real jobs. I mean, cool. Applied for law internships. Got a real job. And reinstalled Instagram to say. So, the thing that sticks out to me here is, I will never be someone who jumps ship and lies about my opinions/views, even if they are unpopular or hated. No one is asking for you to jump ship and lie about your views, Kalvin. It's not what I, or Mo, or Riley, or anybody in the progressive side of YouTube wants. That's not what anybody is asking for. If you were lying about your views, you'd be a grifter. People want you to genuinely change your views. Listen to the arguments and change your views. That's what people are asking you to. Align your beliefs about trans people with that of the scientific consensus, which you claim to be on the side of, but the studies seem to argue against that, with the scientific consensus, and to stop bullying non-binary people for existing. That's what people take the biggest issue with you about, Kalvin. If you were just sort of like a true scum, people wouldn't like that, but they would not dislike you as much as they do now when there are countless examples of you bullying and harassing just, at some points, 14, 15, 16-year-old innocent non-binary people who dared to exist on the internet and upload their presence. Who aren't hurting anybody. Who aren't hurting you, definitely. But you looked at them and were like, I'm going to bully this person. Then I guess he's like vague posting about someone I'm not aware of. I have no idea who this is supposed to reference. Unlike some of my peers, I'm not a snitch, though. I don't know. I don't know what that... I don't know who that refers to. I assume when he says peers, he could mean other YouTubers, maybe other trans people. I don't know. I don't know what this is referencing. It seems like it's just a vague post for probably someone I do not know, if I'm being honest. Maybe Mo? It could be Mo. I guess I'd feel safe. Yeah, I don't know if this is like a misuse of the word snitch, because the word snitch, a snitch is somebody who is aware of a secret of something someone did wrong and then goes and tattles on them. That's what snitching is. I don't think it's Blair. So Mo's video wouldn't be snitching, considering all that information is public. They just made a video chronicling everything and talking about how harmful Mo has been. It could be referring to Mo, though. It could just be Kalvin misusing the word. Well, for the sake of now, we'll say we don't know who it is. I'm leaning more towards it referring, like, vague posting towards Mo. Unfortunately, though, the crowd of folks who don't like me will always twist my words and make me out to be a person I'm not. Kalvin, you know this isn't true. Kalvin, you know this isn't true. You know how positively I spoke of you after your talk with Riley. Riley? You know how positively Riley spoke of you. Our fan bases, overall, seem pretty excited to see the direction that you were going in. Nobody here just hates you because you are you. Nobody here hates you because you exist. Everybody was pretty excited to see you. to see you sort of change your opinions, engage more with the opposition to your viewpoints, and maybe adapt your views and change your content to be less harmful. People were really excited for that. I definitely was. Nobody here is just sitting there like, oh yeah, if Kalvin stops doing the shit he's done tomorrow, or even if he did it right now, we'd never forgive him. No one is saying that. Hold on. Hypers, if Kalvin had a talk, like just thought things out, came back, got rid of his old videos in which he was like bullying, being like NB-phobic and true scummy, and changed his content. Hypers, if you would forgive him if he did that, and you wouldn't hate him anymore. I'm going to guess it's going to be the vast majority of people in this chat right now would change their minds about Kalvin and probably even like him if he changed his ways. Think about Hunter Avalone. I'd still be pissed, but it wouldn't be a bad thing. I know many of you guys would still be pissed, but think about Hunter Avalone. Hunter Avalone, 2 years ago, less than 2 years ago probably, was making videos on par with Blair White and Kalvin Garrah. Then he talked with Vosh, had a lot of real life and personal experiences and personal growth happen, where he reconsidered his views and did a lot of research, changed his views. He doesn't make that kind of content anymore. He apologized, and now we all like him. Look at that. It depends if his victims forgive. We're not talking about his victims. You can't base whether or not you forgive someone on whether or not the people this person did bad things to forgive them or not. That would be really fucked up, okay? Actually, I'm going to say this definitively right now. You shouldn't forgive Kalvin Garrah only if the people that Kalvin Garrah tormented also forgive him. I don't expect anything to make those people forgive Kalvin Garrah. Probably nothing. But if he changes his ways, if he improves, at this point it would have to be a big improvement. But if he improves, then I'd forgive him. I'd reward positive growth with a positive reaction. You never want to punish positive growth with a negative reaction. But I would say for the most part, people aren't just going to hate you, no matter who you are, and always twist your words or whatever. This just isn't a thing that's going to happen. Ugh. I ate way too many tacos, chat. Help me. 1. To my supporters, whether you've been here for 4 years or 4 weeks, I appreciate you. I hope I've made an impact on you in that time. Do what you love, and I hope to see you when I come back. Just general, like, hey, look, supporters claim. 2. To those who hate me. I can't count the number of comments I get daily telling me how unsuccessful I'll be as a lawyer. A lawyer. I say lawyer sometimes, yes. When I read the term lawyer, I read it as lawyer, okay? I'm from the South. Or how stupid I am. Or how many people have emailed my university telling how awful I am. FYI, good job emailing underpaid staff members about a student who doesn't exist, considering my legal name is not Kalvin Garrah. Well, that's pretty fucked up, but yeah, I mean, that doesn't really work. Wait, what? Kalvin, is this not like... Kalvin, is the fact that it takes a lot of money and effort to change your name legally not an example of how much shit trans people have to go through? I feel like it really, this is one of those things about like about true scums and whatnot that really gets to me, is that they'll look at something like, despite the fact that I've been identifying as male for God, at least what, 5 years now? Kalvin, as long as I've known of Kalvin Garrah, he's been a dude, okay? So he's been a guy for what, 5 years now? So unless he just hasn't bothered to try, which I doubt, that wouldn't this be like a sign that, hey, trans people go through a lot of shit if it's this hard to change your legal name? Maybe he goes by another masculine name. That's true, but I doubt that. I doubt that like Kalvin Garrah is just like a stage name for his YouTube channel and he actually goes by a different name. I'm pretty sure Kalvin Garrah is just his name, not a pseudonym. I'm pretty sure that is the name he identifies with. Different last name, probably? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. I've learned this time that many of you are bitter. I will continue to pat myself on the back for my numerous scholarship/internship invitations I have received, as well as being at the top of my class as an undergraduate pre-law student. Hold on. Dude. Kalvin. These are people that you're upset. These people are upset at you for bullying teenagers and pushing someone to the point of attempting suicide. You've been the cause, you and your audience who you sent to Dogpile have been the cause of numerous mental breakdowns due to the emotional stress they've dealt with. People here are bitter for a good reason. Whether you agree or disagree with their actions. Ah, God. You know what? After I read this, I'm going to DM Kalvin Garrah on Instagram and ask if he wants to come on and talk. I'll rewatch, unless he wants to come on like this stream. If we schedule it for another day, I'll rewatch the Mo video. I'll write out a document and everything to prepare for it to make sure we don't forget anything. And we're definitely going to be talking about this post. I think he deleted his Instagram for now. Yeah, he might have. Well, if you see this, Kalvin, you can hit me up on Discord. Xander Hall number 00001. No, 0001. Because I know you have Discord. Wait, don't I have him on Discord? Because I always see these playing the Long Dark. Maybe it's because of Twitch. I don't know. I think I have him friended on Discord. I'm pretty sure I do. I probably do. Maybe. I'm trying to think. But yeah, I mean, this is just like, come on, dude. The people going after you are going after you for a pretty valid reason. Like I said, I will be back, but I've done this nonstop for years. I want to make videos, but I want them to be better, and I do want to reevaluate some of my viewpoints without pressure or public input. I will continue to post on Patreon because I really do love the community I have on there. Also, if you bought something from me on Depop, it's coming. I'm sorry, the UPS. The UPS has sent all the packages back to my house. I'm working on resending them all. Okay, peace. Love your face. All right. Now, at that end part sounds nice. Like, oh... Wait, wait, Zan, I can send you my script if you want to look at some of my research. You can toss that over to me on Discord or Twitter if you want, Cops Hate Mo. I was just going to rewatch your video just so I could, like, write down the things that he's done if I end up having another talk with him. So I would have thought, okay, that last part of this, I would have been like, okay, cool. He's going to reevaluate his views away from the public, but then, like... Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he re-upload this, like, make this video public again right before he left? Like, right before he just dipped out, he made this video public again? I don't know. Look at his story posts? Okay. Let's see. Okay. So here's an advertisement for his newest post. Snowflakes into comments. Goddamn, I feel so free. I can finally say it. I fucking hate y'all. Take me back to when the internet was fun and people didn't get so triggered. For real, stay mad. I'm living my best life at the moment. I'd rather work a job every single day than have to be around people on the internet who can't handle other people's opinions of them, and that's saying something. I'm pretty sure there's a difference between being able to handle someone else's opinion of you and then a massive figure with a huge fan base sending their audience to go shit talk you. And for one example, talking about how your body is the opposite or like the perfect example of what you wouldn't want to happen to you after you transition. That's like, it's a little different than someone having an opinion on you and you not being able to handle it. I guess this is like a comment from somebody. Someone named Sammy said, good riddance. That's 2 hours ago. He's talking about something. Let's see what this is.
Well, okay, bye. People are saying you're not hated for your opinions. You're hated for your behavior. Well, okay, bye then. I'm gone. Peace. Hate for you for your behavior. You're right. I'm an asshole. I have been a douchebag on the internet, and I love that about myself. I'm a great person. I have so many great friends, and I don't need the internet to validate that, but I love being an asshole online. So, peace.
Kalvin. How old is Kalvin Garrah? I am extremely disappointed in Kalvin. He's 20? Alright, I thought he was a little bit older. I thought he was a little bit older, to be fair. How am I older than Kalvin Garrah? What the fuck? Holy shit. I am extremely disappointed in Kalvin with this. This is like, so for one, this is cope, all right? I'm going to be completely real here, all right? Tell me you can't taste
for
the
your
cope in
opinions,
this.
you're hated for your behavior. Well, okay, bye then. I'm gone. Peace. Hate for you for your behavior. You're right. I'm an asshole. I have been a douchebag on the internet, and I love that about myself. I'm a great person.
Kalvin, you're deleting your... You can't say you're proud of yourself and you love being a douchebag on the internet when people are now really pushing back against you because your ideas are getting, or the terrible things you've done are getting platformed and everybody is hearing it and doesn't like it. You can't say, oh, I'm proud of it, I love being an asshole on the internet, and then go and delete your Instagram, delete yourself off the face of the internet for a while and come back when the heat's cooled down. You can't have your cake and eat it too, Kalvin. You're clearly upset about how much of the shit you've done in the past is being talked about right now. Kalvin, I'm gonna talk man to man with you here. I'm gonna talk man to man with you here, Kalvin. This is what you should do, all right? This is not only just the correct thing to do, like, as a person, but also the correct thing to do if you want to save your career. Because, Kalvin, my dude, all right? You shouldn't do this just because it would save your career, but, like, hold on, I need to check something before I say this. I want to make sure I'm not wrong, but I remember... Oh, yeah, that's... This is Kalvin Garrah's Social Blade. Ironically, I'm pretty sure these are since Mo uploaded their video, right? Is this since Mo uploaded their video? Hold on, let me check. When did Mo upload their video on Kalvin Garrah? That was... Wow, I had it up right here, and I had to click on the thing in Mo's description. This was on the 14th. When was the 14th? Lost 1,000 subs right after that, and then another 1,000 2 days later. So, Kalvin, this is not good. This is happening to Blair White right now, too. It is. This is happening to Blair White right now. She was literally at almost 1 million subs, and now she's down to, like, nearly 900K. She's lost almost 100,000 subs in the last couple months. Kalvin, don't do this thing where you just, like, disappear off the internet for a while. If you do that, your YouTube career's done. I'm sorry. If you go off the internet, at this point, if you leave the internet right now for a month or more, your YouTube career's probably done. Not because, like, oh, people are going to shit on you or they're going to unsubscribe, but YouTube channels just don't survive that long when someone takes a break from them. If I'm being honest with you, Kalvin, what you need to do is face the fucking music. Watch Cops Hate Mo's entire video. Apologize personally to those people that you fucked over, those of them that are willing to talk to you or are still available to reach on the internet after you made videos on them. Apologize to them privately. Apologize to them publicly. This doesn't mean you have to change your views right away, but apologize for the horrible things that you've done to these people. And then engage with the opposition, the arguments against your beliefs, and move on. Come on stream and talk to me, for God's sakes. I'm down to have that happen. Like, listen, Kalvin, I consider us cool. I'm like, I don't, like, hate you, but, like, I'm gonna call bullshit when I see it, Kalvin. And this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. I really do want to like you, Kalvin. I want to change your mind. I want to show you arguments contrary to what you believe and help convince you. But for one, that's not my entire job. Not one person can do that. It also takes a lot of self-reflection and personal time. But I'm going to call bullshit when I see it. I'm going to call bullshit when I see it. And this is bullshit, Kalvin. You know what you're doing. The things that he said in his Instagram, hold on. You know what this reminds me of? You know what Kalvin Garrah's Instagram story here reminded me of? Hold on. Also, you can follow me on Instagram if you're a based motherfucker. It's Xander Hall TV on Instagram. You can always do that. You know what these stories remind me of? What scumbag internet guy do you think these Instagram story rants, these rants on the Instagram story remind you of?
For your opinions, you're hated for your behavior. Well, okay, bye then. I'm gone. Peace. hate for you for your behavior. You're right. I'm an asshole. I have been a douchebag on the internet, and I love that about myself. I'm a great person. I have so many great friends, and I don't need the internet to validate that, but I love being an asshole online.
Everybody who answered is correct. It doesn't matter what your answer is, because all the answers were Leafy, Keemstar, and Onision. This is just like all of them. You're acting like all of them, Kalvin. All these people who are universally hated by most people online, nobody likes them, but they claim at least to take joy in everybody hating them. This is Leafy, Keemstar, Onision level, like, cope bullshit here. And it's immature as fuck, Kalvin.
So,
for real. More and more people are starting to see the bullshit of true scum ideology. You need to as well, and you need to apologize to the people that you fucked over, and you need to apologize publicly. I know it sucks, it feels like shit, but you know who did it? You know who also did it? Hunter Avalone. Everyone likes him now. Everybody here in Lefty YouTube likes Kalvin Garrah now, because he did the mature thing. You can still make videos about what you like to make, about trans stuff and whatnot. Just don't bully kids. Hell, if you want to bully people, bully reactionaries. That's what I do. Listen, I bully people on the internet. I just bully people that deserve it. Reactionaries. You bully people who exist. And the reason and their identity is why you bully them. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and we're gonna bully Biden. Anyway. I hope you see this, Kalvin. I hope you watch the whole thing and consider my suggestions, because you probably should. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. It does help the channel a lot. Also, comment if you want to help the video out as well. If you're new and you want to see more from me, subscribe and ring the bell icon so you actually get notified whenever I go live or upload a new video. Also, if you're super duper pooper based, oh yeah, Riley, it is fucked. If you want to come on and talk after this segment, I'm down to have you on, Riley. Also, you should come to the description below the video and subscribe, or not subscribe. Why do I keep saying subscribe? Subscribe! You should follow me on Twitter as well as Instagram, join my fan Discord, and if you've got extra money sitting around and you don't need it for anything else and you don't know what to do with it, you can always donate or subscribe on the website, xanderhall.com/live. It's very much appreciated. Your donations and support are how I am capable of doing this for a living, especially in January when ad revenue is fucking shit. It's crazy. I'm getting the best viewership I've ever gotten on my channel right now, and I'm getting like a fraction of my usual income. It's crazy. You can also come on as well, Mo, if you want to. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good one.